I wish I could announce that I was coming on, but that's YouTube don't let me do any of that kind of stuff. So I'm here, and when some people come in, we'll chit chat, and I'll let you know what's going on. My face is itchy. Beard sure is growing, though. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I was talking to my buddy Ronald today. Always good to BS with him. I like that guy because we could talk about just anything in the world. Hey, there's somebody there. Howdy. I wish I could notify everybody that I was coming on, but YouTube don't let me do that. Well, let's see. Hey Ken, how you doing, buddy? Maddie and I just got back from a tandem bike ride. We did about 3 miles. He likes to ride that bike with me. Don't even know he's back there. Moo likes to go in the back of the tandem too. They're all doing pretty good. Faye won't. I don't know why, but Faye won't go in the back of the tandem bicycle. I don't know why. I wish she would. We'll have to get her own bike so that she can ride with us when we ride, because we take off and go. The kids and I, we went out today and we went up to the big park, riding all around. Hey, Hammer, how you doing there, buddy? Just talking about the kids and I riding, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like to go riding with them. I like it best when Maddie's on the back because he's a really good engine. Moo, it's if we hit a hill or something like that, he does the best he can. But when Maddie's on there, it's like turbocharged. Maddie likes to ride. He has to be the fastest guy around. He's a pretty good kid, that's for sure. So what are you guys up to today? I've been noticing something here on the news. They keep saying that Trump is way down in the polls. Kamala Harris got him beat already. She's up by 2%, and I'm thinking this is kind of ridiculous. I ain't buying that. What do they expect people to do? Say, oh, she's just going to win, so I'm not going to go out and vote? I don't think so. I think everybody who wants him in is going to jump out and vote. But she doesn't do anything on the TV. No press conferences, nothing. You don't hear anything from that woman other than her babble and her hyena laugh. It's a very, very strange person. There's no doubt about it. She's a real strange one. Party girl. What do you expect? She was nothing but a hooker for these people, Willie Brown and all these other people, and who was that guy who had the TV show, Montel Williams. He took sloppy seconds off of old Willie Brown. It's like, I don't know, she's not even that good looking, and I don't know how she's going to smooge with all these world leaders because she's old, She thinks she's going to play her stuff. I don't get it. I don't get that. I don't get that chick at all. Say hello.
Hello.
That's my Maddie boy. the sweetie and the other kids they went to church tonight. They have some kind of a thing tonight. I don't go on the Wednesday nights, but they go. You know, they go. They got the kids have a little Bible study and stuff like that. So I say, yeah, go ahead, take them. So hopefully we'll have a car here real soon. Don't have one yet, but I did get a hold of a place and lined up the insurance already. All I got to do is, as soon as I get the car, then all I got to do is call the number and pay them, and then the car will be covered. Because I ain't driving no car without insurance. It's just not going to happen. That's stupid. It'll be my luck I get in some kind of an accident. So this chick's got me fixed up, and they gave me a real good price. It was $240 for 6 months. She was asking me. She goes, "Oh, when's the last time you had a ticket?" I said, 1978. She goes, "Oh, that's really good. Is it okay if we run your driver's? Can we run your driver's license?" I said, "Yeah, you can run it. Go ahead." And then I went ahead and I was sitting here, and she called me back. It was hours later. She goes, "Yeah, you really do have a good record. We couldn't find anything. We can offer you $240 for 6 months." And I'm like, she goes, "You're going to pay that monthly, or are you going to pay that all at once?" I said, "For $240, I'll just pay it all at once." You know, hey, Bams. Arch Stanton. Hey, how you doing, buddy? I loved that movie. I did. The Unknown Grave Next to Arch Stanton. Yeah, I didn't come on there for a while because, man, I'll tell you, the other day my back was hurting so bad I couldn't stand up. I couldn't straighten out at all. I mean, I'm not joking. I could not straighten out, and I was hurting, guys. It was the worst back pain I had in years, and I was trying to stand up straight and do presses and stuff to try to ease it up, and nothing was working. And I don't want to take them damn pain pills because they make my head screwy. You know, it gets to where I can't think. So I dumped them bastards down the toilet just to make sure I didn't take them. But I just can't see doing that. But I was in pretty damn bad shape with the back, and nothing I could do about it. There was just nothing I could do about it. Yeah, Bam. I'm being honest with you. She's some kind of a mental midget. That is absolutely for sure. You listen to her talk. I thought Al Gore was bad. The way he would talk down to people. This chick, the passage of time. We're doing blah, blah, blah. And she just babbles. She's got no sense at all. If this woman gets in, we will be the laughing stock of the world. And we're done for. There's no doubt about it. We would be, this country is done for. There's no doubt about it. Just such a, like I say, mental midget. Party girl. That's all she is. Well, I don't know why it magnified my face on here, but I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix it. Oh well. I have to hold it a little farther away then. But how you guys doing out there? Nobody's saying how they're doing. Everybody doing well? I hope so. My buddy, one of my buddies there from the Philippines, he's on his way to the States. Going to see his kids and his mom and dad, which is really cool. My mom and dad's gone already, long gone. Heck, my dad's been gone, 20 years already. And my mother, she's been gone, I don't know, 5, I think. Something like that. 4 or 5. I'm not sure. I forget the dates on stuff like that. But my older sister, she's gone too. Hey, somebody gave me a thumbs up. Cool. Yeah, I'm glad I got my little Maddie here. We had pretty good time at the park, but the kids, they weren't going down the slide or anything. Hey, you guys asked me to go to the park. Why aren't you going down the slide? And they said it's too hot, and I put my hand on the slide. And no kidding, you couldn't keep your hand on there. I mean, today was the sun was just brutal. It was really hot today, so. Yeah, I get you there, Bams. The crap that really gets me is that's all you hear is that she's way out in front of Trump, and she's got all these people behind her, and Trump don't gather no crowds, and she's got the crowds and all this stuff. She's got to bring somebody in. I watched the one thing she had, and they had this woman on there singing, and I was like, man, this is horrible. I mean, this chick is absolutely horrible. And it was like, yeah, they liked her. I mean, people, they listen to this trash and they think it's okay. Very strange. Hey, Tia. No, she's still here. We're still working on our I-485. They sent us a thing saying that they wouldn't accept my passport because it had expired. So what I had to do was I had to they sent it back to me, and I had to take my passport and I had to go down to the post office and renew it. It was like $130 for renewal, and then I had, and then of course you got to pay for the shipping thing to Philadelphia. Yeah, so it wound up all together costing me about $150. And the dude there said, yeah, they're coming back real quick. I'll have it in a week or two. So then I got to send them that. Why that makes a difference, I don't know, guys. I have no idea why it has to be a valid passport in order for them to okay her to stay. I just don't get that at all. They wanted the passport. I sent it to them. And they said they can't use it because it's expired. How silly is that? But she's still here. She's still there. I wish they would do if them son of a guns. Usually they do an amnesty or something like that. I'd send her down for that. It's just crazy the way they got things going. Let me get this thing fixed up here. I got to put this in here. I think this phone is what's making my hands hurt. I'll be honest with you guys. I really do. I think it's the phone, because my hands will be doing okay, and then I'll pick up the phone, and then my hands start getting numb again. So I've been, I wish it wouldn't have magnified. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I don't know why. What does it matter? What does it matter? That was part of the package when I was doing the I-45. They said they want the petitioner's passport. Okay, fine. So I put it in there. And they wanted my birth certificate, which is really stupid because your passport can substitute as a birth certificate. So I didn't understand it at all. But I put them both in there. And then that was the whole reason they said, sorry, we're going to deny her because your passport's expired. That's how stupid. How stupid is that? But they're giving us time they're not making her leave or anything like that. We're going ahead, and we're gonna I got brain fog. guys from the dang medicine. But I got the thing coming, and then I'll mail it to him. I says, look, I'm going to go out and renew my passport today. They said it'll take a week or two, and then I'll go ahead and I'll send it to you. And they said, okay, very good. And then everything should be okay then. Who knows? Government. It's just stupid. Yeah, I know. Even the little kids, they make you do that to you. They make you get a photo. There's no doubt about that. I don't know why. Yeah, Geronimo's passport is out too. And I told Faye, well, we're not going back for a while, so, what's the hurry on getting that now? She's wanting me to get that right now. And it's like, we don't need to get it just yet. Your dog's got a passport. I wished I could have brought Shaky here with us, but it was so damn expensive. It was just unbelievable. Because she sure was a damn good dog. And she's there. She's the neighborhood dog. Old Tetai's taking care of her. But it's a real shame that I couldn't bring her here. She'd been perfect for here. She'd been absolutely perfect. She followed me around. I could take her anywhere, and hey, you come here, and she would. She'd come right to me. So a little bit of a bummer. A little bit of a dang bummer. But yeah, I got my passport photos and all that kind of crap. And I'm glad I got insurance lined up for the thing. I was going to use the same insurance that I had on the motorcycle, but they wanted $81 a month. And I thought, well, that's kind of high. I haven't had any tickets. I haven't had any accidents. Nothing like that. And then this woman called me from Alliance Insurance. And I told her, I says, yeah, I'm looking for insurance, but I'm looking for a cheap price. And she said, well, let me get your info. And I gave her all my info. And she says, let me get back with you. And she called me, I don't know, it was 4 or 5 hours later. She called back and she said, I can do you $240 for 6 months. Well, that's the best deal I got. The next lowest one I got was $300 for 6 months. And $240, I said, okay, what do I got to do? I said, I'm going to go pick the car up next week. And she says, just give us the VIN number and pass. And just put your card out and, debit card and pass, and you're covered. We'll send you immediately a thing for your phone so that if you get stopped, you can show them you're covered, and we'll also have them mailed out so that you have something that you can put in the glove box. I said, oh, okay, good, that's cool. When I was coming, they wanted like $480 on the plane for the dog. But then they wanted all kinds of other stuff. When I hit the United States, they wanted all kinds of crap, and it was going to cost about 10 grand. I'm not kidding you. You can bring a dog to the Philippines, it's real easy. But bringing a dog from the Philippines to the United States, it's just ridiculous, the crap that they put on you. You go around in this country, they give you a fee for everything, no matter what you do. It's just constant. You got to pay this, you got to pay that. That's like stupid. It's totally stupid. Yeah, it was a real bummer to leave her. I just loved that little pup. She was the best damn pup. Listened very well. She was my pup. That's all there was to it. And she wasn't the kid's dog either. She was mine. she looked to me for everything, and I really liked it. I could take her for long walks. I mean, I could walk her all the way up to the marketplace, and she'd stay right next to my heel the whole way, even though she wanted to go. You know, she'd be looking around like, man, I'd like to go over there and sniff that person's butt, but no, she wouldn't. She'd stay right by me. And if she did start thinking, I'd say, hey, and right away she'd turn to. You know what I mean? Just a sweet little pup. Called her Shaky because she was shaking so bad when I first held her. She was scared to death of me, and then she warmed up, and I took her. So I'd like to get another dog. I'd like to have a pit bull again. You know, I just love them. They're super nice pups, or Doberman. But I won't have one here. You know, they charge you for having a dog here, so I won't be doing it here. Hey, Maddie.
Hello.
You want to say hi to the folks?
Yeah.
There's my beautiful baby boy right there.
Hello. Papa, why is the camera so close?
I don't know. It just did that, buddy. I don't know what happened. I wish I could get rid of that. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of that, guys. Oh well. So what's going on with you guys? Speak. Tell me what's going on. Yeah, there you go, Babs. Bring him to Mexico. That's what I should have done with my wife. They gave her $5,000 and a green card. I don't know. It's just ridiculous what they're doing in the States. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I watched that interview with Harris, and the guy says, but you haven't been to the border. She's like, I haven't been to Europe either. It's like, where'd that come from? Who gives a shit if you've been to Europe? You're supposed to be the border czar. She was named border czar. She should at least go down and look at the border and see what's wrong. But she just wants the pension, that's all. So she's taking care of the rest of her life. She's been on the government dole her whole life, or somebody's dole. So just a worthless. My goodness, what a person. I don't get him. But that's who they put up. I can't believe they put her up. I'm surprised they don't put her up. At least if they put Michael Obama, we could say we got the biggest prick in the world. You know. Yeah, I'll tell you what, we had a hell of a storm here too. It was unbelievable. It took the roof off of the Brook Park Recreation Center, peeled the roof off of that, destroyed all kinds of homes. There was 400,000 people without electricity, and some of them are still without electricity. They had to declare it a state of emergency here, and the tornado touched down about 4 miles from here, and it just was terrible. I mean, it was a real mess. I had all the windows open, and we had I don't know if it was a microburst or what it was, but all of us, our ears popped. We had this big blast of wind came in the windows and then went out in a split second. And our ears popped. Everybody, all the kids, everybody, our ears all popped. I was like, holy mackerel. That was really something. I think it was a microburst, and I didn't hear anything from the airport going on. You know, they didn't do no planes were coming in or landing. So it was really something. Kind of amazing. Kind of real amazing. But me, I have to go in for a dang kidney biopsy, which kind of sucks. I'm not looking forward to that. They said in order to do the stem cell, I gotta do a biopsy, and then they're worried about a kidney bleed and all this kind of stuff. They said if you don't have anybody at home, then we're just going to keep you at the hospital to keep an eye on you. And then I got to do a bone scan, which is going to be a hour and a half inside that. And I told the doctor, there ain't no way I can do it. I couldn't do the last one. I never was claustrophobic or anything, but I never had cancer before, and I couldn't take it. It was hurting my back so bad. And I kept squeezing that thing, told her, you got to get me the hell out of here. And I couldn't finish that scan at all. So they said they're going to bring in an anesthesiologist. And what I'm going to do is the day before, I'll just stay up all night. Maybe I'll do it live. I'm not sure. I'll stay up all night, and then they can go ahead and put me under, because there ain't no way I can't lay there on that hard thing, because already my nose is squeaking on the dang ceiling of this thing. I guess my nose is kind of long, and so I don't have, they can't put like a cushion under me or anything. The lady was saying, hey, we could put a cushion on there. Well, there's just no way. They couldn't get me in. So they had to take that off. And that's going to be a bummer. But that's coming up here. I'm not looking forward to any of this stuff, I'll be honest with you. But they said that the cancer, they had to look through a special screen to see that I had less than 1%, and they said, well, you're going to need the stem cell to kill that, to make sure that's gone, and then you should be in really good shape for a long time. And I talked to a fella. He had been a senior chief in the Navy, big guy, and he said that he had it done. He says, just get it done. And he was 15 years with no trouble. They were bringing him in once a year to give him like chemo as a preventative. And I was talking to him for a good while. Seemed like he was a real nice guy, super nice guy. And he says, just get it. And I'm not looking forward to, poking that thing. They got to poke a thing in my shoulder here, right here, and they're going to poke it down into a vein coming off my heart. And that's how they collect these stem cells. I don't know why they got to do it that way, but that don't sound like any fun. And the dude told me, he goes, it's not as bad as you're going to think. He said, I was all paranoid about it also. And he goes, it was no big deal. He said, don't worry about it. They know what they're doing. So that kind of eased my mind a little bit. But it's still a scary prospect, guys. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. Oh, well, what are you going to do? My hands are still a little bit on the numb side. I wish I could do some of the stuff to the bike and get that done, get the oil changed and all that, but that's not going to work out. I'm going to have to get somebody to do it for me. I just can't seem to get my hands to work, guys. I had to put a big thing. I found over at the dollar store, I found some of this gauze. It's like a self-sticky gauze. And I had to wrap that around. I used the whole damn roll. I wrapped it around so that I can, use the gas. Left hand's okay. My left hand works real good. I'm not having a problem with that. It's just the right one. It's just a royal bummer right now. But I got that gauze on there, and that makes it easy. The boy and I, we took a big ride here the other day, about 50 miles. He loves to go riding with me, and we just watch out. We're careful. We don't really try to get crazy or nothing like that. I kind of stay in the right-hand lane and putt along, do the speed limit. We had a group of motorcycles pulling wheelies and stuff come flying past us. And, big headaches. I was worried about one of them hitting me. The guy cut in front of me. I'm not kidding you. He was maybe 2 inches from my front wheel. And I was like, gosh, dang, what's the matter with these guys? And I just went ahead and just slowed it way down and let them go. You know what I mean? So I don't need any kind of headaches like that. But some of these guys, I'm telling you, they really they go crazy on the road when it comes to a bike. They don't realize how close to death they can be. Well, I'll tell you what. Anything going on with you guys? Kind of tough to sit here and just yak. You know, I see a lot of them. I see the Ozzy. You know, he's constantly got people, you know, talking to him, and he answers them as they go. But it's kind of tough to just sit here and talk. You know what I mean? Wish you guys would talk back. I had a problem with YouTube. I don't know what the hell's the matter with them. I wish they would send me the dang money that I had. They keep sending me a thing saying, oh, you know, go here and do this. And every time I try to put the SWIFT code in, they say it's not a valid SWIFT code. Well, that's the SWIFT code. I called up the bank and said, what's the SWIFT code? They gave it to me. And they keep telling me that's not a valid SWIFT code. So they won't give me the money. And it's over $4,000, guys. You know, they were paying me pretty good money there. I was doing $100 a month there for a long time. I just don't get why they just refuse to pay me. You know, it's a major bummer, but they don't like me too much. YouTube, they don't like me at all. They cut me off many a times. That's why I had the other channel. Where you at, Arch? You had all these branches. Where were you at that the storm hit you? All right, guys, I guess I'm going to go. I got not much else to say, so you all take care, and I'll see you again another time.